Hey everybody, local fisherman here, coming at you with a new video today. I did the front headlight bulbs on this truck and the fog lights, turn signals, that sort of thing the other day, and we are finally getting to where we can do the tail lights and license plate lights, turn signals, reverse lights. We're also going to be doing the third brake light up there and the cargo lights. Today we're going to be using Oxito brand and a mixture of last fit on the bulbs. So I'm going to show you guys that here in just a second so we can check that out. But go ahead and dive in the video with me here and we'll get started. Okay, so changing taillight bulbs isn't too difficult. All we need today is a wrench, as you can see here, with a 10mm socket. Reverse light bulb is going to be the Oxito 921. There is a number on it if you guys want to search it, but I will put a link online. This one's a 360-degree bulb, and it has a little projector on the top. So I figured that'd be good for the reverse lights because it's going to shoot out and away from the truck. Next one is the Oxito turn signal bulb. This one's amber color. These are a little bit more high-tech because they require the CAN bus or error-free setup. This one is aluminum with a little cooling fan on top. There's the barcode on it, and excited to try these out. We have the same brand and everything, except this one is going to be red for brake light, obviously. And then we have some of these guys for the LED white for the the license plate. And then last but not least is the last fit. This one is a 4-pack you can get on Amazon for pretty cheap. I think it's around 12 bucks, and it has 2 whites and 2 reds. Now the reason why I did it this way is because we're gonna have 2 whites on our cargo lights up top, and we're gonna have 2 reds. This truck only has 1 red bulb, so we'll have an extra. But as you can see here, no polarity, blah blah blah. That's the number for the last fit brand. These are 921s as well, so same size bulb as these, just a little bit different design. Let me get set up here and I'll show you guys how to take this out, and we'll do a little comparison. Alrighty, step 1 is to remove the 2 10mm mounting bolts for your tail light assembly. It's going to be the top one here. Once you get the 2 bolts out, just give the little tail light a yank here. You'll have access to all your bulbs. As you can see here, we have our turn signal, brake light, and reverse light here at the very bottom. This here is just a reflector section. So let's get these bulbs removed. First one is going to be our 921 reverse light bulb. Here's the original. It's a little wonky little bulb. There's the focus. It's still good, so it's always good to retain them. I keep mine in the glove box, so if I ever have a burnout bulb, I won't be stuck with that one. So we'll just plug this guy in and we'll be ready to move on to the next. Okay, here's our rear turn signal bulb. There's the factory bulb right there. It's a single filament bulb, so it's technically a 3156. The 57 in part numbers on bulbs is going to indicate a second filament. This one has a second filament, but the wiring harness is only going to have a single wire going to that one circuit, so you're not going to have to worry about if it's a 31 or 3156. So this one should just plug right in. Now last but not least is the brake light bulb. This one, if you can tell on the inside there, is a dual filament bulb. So its part number is going to be a 3157. So you're going to have a running light, and then you're going to have the actual brake light. So when you're just driving, it's going to have a smaller filament, and then when you're pushing the brake pedal, it's going to light up both filaments. And then we are replacing it with a 3157 of the LED version, which will be much brighter. Now that we have all the bulbs replaced, it's a good idea to go inside the truck and give it a quick test just to make sure everything's working before you button it back up. And then, to install it, there is a little guide pin right here that you want to make sure that you catch. So that will just go right in. The guide pin is important. There we go. And then you just pop it in like that and then replace the 2 screws and you're good to go. Right, I'm not going to bore you guys with doing the other side. So what I did was I got the new bulbs on the left and the normal bulbs or originals on the right. So we're going to do a quick little comparison. All right, so we got our brake lights, turn signals, reverse lights done. Now we're working on the interior of the truck because we have to get to some bolts for the third brake light. As you can see, there's that guy right there, or guys, I should say. There's two little caps that you have to pop off. And you just use some trim tools, or I literally just grabbed them and ripped them off because I'm, you know, super strong. But you'll do that, and then you basically have to get in there with a couple of screws, and then the third brake light will come right off. I will see if I can get in there and show you guys real quick. Well, the holes are weird, but if you can see that bolt up in there, it's 10 millimeter, same as tail lights, but you are going to need an extension. And I have seen some other videos online now. People do this. It's all very straightforward. You literally just have to take that bolt off in there and then the whole deal will come out. Now, if you so happen to drop the nut and it goes down in here somewhere, you can't access it from the outside of the truck when you take the tail light, or I'm sorry, the third brake light assembly off. So don't freak out if that happens, because it almost just happened to me. But we'll get this thing off real quick and then we'll get those bulbs replaced. All right, after you get the third brake light up and out, these are those mounting holes. And how I said that if you drop the bolt, it would probably land in here and you'd be able to get it. So we got our brake light here, and then we got our 2 cargo lights that will get replaced. All right, let's jump in the truck and see if they work. Cargo lights, check. Brake light works. Good to go. All right, guys. Thanks again for watching my video. So far, the bulbs look great, and I think we're all set. So, you know, everything in here is basically direct sunlight. Super bright. I think this is going to add safety to the truck. You're obviously going to get more noticed when you have this super bright blinker in your face. And the old ones, or original bulbs, they were just, I mean, nah. So I'm satisfied with the new bulbs. I will put a link in the description, and so you guys can all check these out yourselves. And then, of course, in all my videos, I always mention this. If you guys have any prayer requests or anything you'd like to discuss, if you need to get something off your chest, if you need somebody to give you an ear, I'm available. I have pastors available. We have a pretty strong group of men and women that could talk to you. So if you have anything you'd like to talk about, you know, feel free to just comment below and let me know, and I will make a way to get a hold of you. And then you guys, as always, like and subscribe, please. And I think that's it. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave a message or a comment below, and then I will see you guys later. So, peace.